Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are bringing you a cast on Twin Rivers between my friends Kai Draken and A. Colby, and this guy makes me think of Rick Santorum and Disu. So we get Sacronocturne, and Yesu. Alright, we have, let's bump this up a notch. We have Colby going first land as UEF. We have Kai going first land as his customary Seraphim. We have Cybran for Sacronocturne. Sacro. So Sacro, I'm just going to Sacro. Big deal. Sacro and Disu both going Cybran first land. Alright. So power, looks like there's going to be air in here. It's not a template. Air in there. A little bit of movement, but I think you gotta move a little bit on this map. We have early raiding units coming down this side, but we have a response. We have no early raiding from Disu. We have a much lighter raid coming up here. We do have this engineer is going manually targeting all of that good stuff. There is about 300 mass or so. Actually, quite a bit. These are in two different pieces. Interesting. But yeah. He does take this. No. He got the most of it before he died. He got 700 before he died. I think he got some from back here as well, yeah. Yeah, he's manually doing that. What we got here? Let's lower the speed down a little bit. We have Colby in the backside with Mac Marines taking down the mechs, taking down the engineering, taking down the mechs. Soon we got Sanctorum, he's got 86, Kai's got 1,000, Colby's got not much, and Disu's doing a little reclaim, but basically it's just Kai. Colby gets over here, but he does not get this yet. He probably will. Yeah. So Colby's gonna bump up there on the reclaim a little bit, and having that early reclaim can mean that can be like an extra Tech 2 mass instructor, and that can be quite a bit. Tech 2 mass instructor is what? 6 mass? So it's like an extra 2 Tech 1s. So it's like killing this and taking it. Killing this and taking it. Which can be big. Colby goes to the back. Kai's going to the back as well. It looks like Colby's going to get those. It's okay. It's all in the team. All in the family. We have Disu coming up here, getting pressure. He's going to grab that. Kai not having a lot of pressure in the middle, not having a lot of units in the middle either, getting pushed back by a lot of early raiding from Sacronotum. There we go, I got it that time. We got more Mantis coming, more Mantis coming, more Mantis coming. Kai is a little bit light on the ground. Did we have some upgrades from Kai? Do we have a Tech 2 mass extract? And we have none. We have one from him as well. So, interestingly enough, he's just got more on the ground. Perhaps Kai is upgrading more mass extractors. He's got about equal on power, or more power, less mass. But he is in tight. He's got short supply lines. He's got critical mass. He's got these dead tanks. There's not a ton of reclaim here, but it is for him, which is good. We have Disu coming over here, providing some support over here for this raiding. Interesting. These two mechs is really helping him out here. We start to move out in force here for Kai. It's past the time where 1 or 2 Mantis getting by, or 1 or 2 is going to do a lot of damage, because they're not going to get by. They would do damage if they did, but not looking good. We have PD up there, interestingly enough. There's no pressure, but we're just building a fire base. I'm not sure that that's really the best option. That could have been PD down here, or PD over here. He could have pushed. I don't know. I can see everything and he can't, so that's also just the Sky Slimer. Oh, there, the Mantis. We got more cleanup crews headed down here. The raiding is definitely keeping the pressure off of him from over here, but we're starting to see the South team move out in greater numbers. Sorry, just get the T2 there for a sec. But we got coming in here. Looks like they're going to attack or push through. Yeah. We're starting to see a lot more units on the south side. Yeah, Kai starts to get his T2. Interesting. Usually he does go guns, so we might see a more turtley game. I believe that this is T2. Based on... I think I've seen this one before. I'm pretty sure he gets T2. And, yeah, he's sort of already broadcasting that he's a little bit turtlier than aggressive. We do have coverage here. We've got units crushing the Mantis incursion. Dam's rolling through, taking some damage here. Kai's almost done with T2. This guy's almost done with whatever he's got. I'm pretty sure it's T2. We have Colby not really pushing, but he doesn't really have... His power is not doing so great. Colby's low on power. He must be doing something. I don't know what it is. This Kai. Ooh, everybody's low on power. Yeah. Kai's done with T2. That'll make a big difference for the team's power. Low on power. But let's see what we got for reclaim. We have Kai at 18,100, 1,600, 1,100, and 1,500. So they definitely are reclaiming on both sides of the map, and that is good to see. So it's not like, oh well, leaving all that mass on the field. We got Kai building a wall here, the Great Wall versus run-bys on Twin Rivers. This is a very classic position to build your walls in. I don't know, is this rock side or whatever? I suppose you could build a wall over here. They are cheap, but it's just rarely done. Do have Skyhook headed over there with, and Kai's going to scout that. We have Air Incursion. I'm not sure what he's going after, but he does have more. But they have more production in the area. Perhaps they'll be able to win, especially if they get... And they don't have any flak in this. Kai does tend to be pretty light on the flak in his armies. He's very aggressive. And that definitely makes him stronger on the ground, but that does leave him open to snipes a little bit more. We have a major battle occurring over here. Looking like it's going to go... We got TGPD in the back, so... If he tries to advance and close out the rest of his force, Colby's going to lose the rest of what he has. Alright, let's split screen here. We've got a battle over here brewing. Starting to go down. We've got this battle over here. And Sanction. Starting really good there. He's needing to push back. He's got hoplites. He needs to pull these hoplites back because they don't have the HP. That's not their advantage. Their advantage is the range. And as they go in close to these Zuis, they're just going to get murdered. Does he have overcharge? He does have overcharge, and he has the power for it, so he's laying it down. He has T1, no gun, otherwise he'd still be shooting. We have hoplites here trying to clear out the field. Does he have radar coverage? No, he does not. They're on a RTGPD, so hoplites aren't going to be what gets through. But when we start to see Vipers out here, that's going to be trouble for Kai's PD installation. We have troops headed this way. We have Cerebus turrets pushing into this area here. He's not creeping yet, really. Well, he sort of is. Not a very aggressive creep, but if he secures this reclaim field, he could get an advantage on Colby. Colby does not, as of yet, have himself any point defense, so he could be pushed to PD creep out. We have Flapjacks, not the greatest, and he does not have Tech 2 land, so a T2 PD creep right here could be very effective for Iesu. Kai, Draken, also, interestingly enough, does not have T2 land. He just has T2 on his commander. Usually, in games with him, I find that he goes very early for the Tech 2 upgrade to get those Ilshmas out. We'll see what he does this game. We have TMDs over here. He's definitely defended against tac snipes on his economy. There is no Tech 2 land, and there is no TMLs for the lower team. We have Colby trying to get some reclaim with his ACU. Definitely getting 33, 31, 21, 15. So, more for this, less for this guy. He's not doing as well with the reclaim. Which is strange, because I could totally see some engineers coming down here and grabbing all this under cover of this PD fire right here. Yeah, you probably get engineers in here. Here we are. That's it. So this is a no reclaim zone, at least not for anything without some serious HP. We got a little bit of a run by developing over here. Keep an eye on the rest of the battle. A little bit of run by. It's going to be cleaned up though. We also have Vipers pushing in here. Interesting. There is a little bit of TMD starting to get some firebase action. This is cleaned up quite nicely by Colby over here. But we do have Vipers starting to push down on this. We have no T2. Stealth field generator will be helpful. Oops, wrong guys. But that's only going to stop the scouting of new point defense. If he does not get something to stop these Vipers, I'm afraid that this could be a bad day for him. Is there any upgrades going down? I got T2. Oh, we got T2 somewhere. Yeah, where is the... I missed it. There's a headquarters somewhere. Oh, there it is. We got Ilshevitz coming off the field, onto the field. We have T2 PD assembling here. We've got Siren Shields. We've got a Firebase war. This could be a standoff. Desus PD is much more defensible for his entire front here. Yeah, we've got bam, bam, bam. So you're not really going to run by this. You could supposedly run by Colby's, but Colby's more of a position to be able to support his ally. So I'm not really quite sure which is better. We're still looking at T1 for Colby. We've got one T2 factory. We've got pillars in production. I like that. Pillars in production. We've Vipers pushing back, taking down those PD. Oh, no, that's a forward. Yeah, he got those two PD. And he's got more Vipers coming down, taking down that TMD. Yeah, doing some work, see? Does not last that long. Only delay. We got Ilshevitz being ferried to the front. I do love a good ferry route. Is this actually ferry over here? No, we see pushed off here. There's no wrecks on the mass extractors themselves, so this was never built. I don't think he reclaimed it. He doesn't have any engineering over here. And it's unlikely he would have brought it back. It's not that expensive. And he would, if he did, he would have built. We have lasers. Lasers are firing, shooting their missiles at the world, or their lasers at the world. We have Vipers putting down some hurt here. I feel like this PD situation is not going to hold out for long. I'd be interested to see a couple Vipers headed this way to help Jisoo out, because he's got the ground forces. He does not have T2 land as of yet. No T2 land, but with like one or two Vipers over here, he's got no PD. We could be seeing this all go down. So not that much less HP on the Seraphim ones. But Vipers coming in. We have Celine's in cover. So Kai does have eyes on the pitcher here. And we will be seeing Ilshevitz run in here. We just have hoplites. So I have a feeling this could be a mop-up operation. He did allow PD did allow him to stall for long enough to get his T2 forces up, and this force, as big as it is, I don't think it's quite large enough to take out this many Ilshevitz. Ilshevitz, very nice DPS, very nice health, very strong T2 unit. They're coming in here. The hoplite's starting to kite. We have no action over here. We have a patrol road set up over here, and Kai does grab those mass extractors. Interesting that he's kiting back with the Ilshevitz. Maybe he doesn't feel like he has what it takes to invade. Hoplites, I believe, are a little bit faster than Ilshevitz, and they do have the longer range. Less damage, much less health, also cheaper though. So you could use their advantages, obviously, like anything, use their advantages. They can be very good for you. Not much going on over here. I do the zoom thing a lot. I don't know if that's good or bad. A little bit of a quiet before the storm. Let's kick it up to 2. We got the Ilshevitz assembling here, and as we get more and more of those, yeah, as we get more and more of those. Interestingly, no plays for this. We just have this. These guys aren't building yet. We have Viper Fire going down. We have a large guard of Mantis. Perhaps they're going to assemble themselves for a push here. We have TMLs from Colby. We had no TMD over here. Let's see what this does. These are ranged for basically everything they want to shoot. We have Ilshivas moving in here for a confrontation. Interestingly enough, he kites back. I would have thought he'd go in, but perhaps he does not have vision. He does not have radar coverage over here. We have an air for Ka going over here, but it looks like he's going to take this down. He's got the stationary flag. He's got the production. He's got the air advantage. Now, what is he going to be able to do that? We have T2 flag on the field for Kai, so this is not going to be a snipe situation. The ACU has been pulled back all the way to the base. Colby's ACU is still a little bit forward. He's building TMLs. I don't know if he's going to go for a snipe or if he's just going to snipe some eco. With this many TMLs, stop the queue. With 8 or 9 TMLs there, it's looking like he'll be going for an ACU snipe, but with only 2, perhaps he's going to shoot down some eco, take down some stray point defense, stuff like that. I don't know what Kai is doing with these assault bots. He keeps going in and pulling back, so he's taking a lot of fire. He's dodging the rockets, but the hoplites he can't quite dodge. Be interested to see some more kiting from Sacronoctor. We do have MMLs coming out from Kai. I'm not sure that this is the best move, because while these do have significant range, there isn't a lot of stationary targets up here. And we have Loyalists. So there is T3 Cybern from Sacronoctor. Going for the Loyalists, not the quick brick. There is a brick. There is Loyalists. So we got a mix of Loyalists and bricks. He's not going all one or all the other. Do we have T3 over here from Kai? We do not, as of yet, have T3. T3 is not queued either. We still have T2, or we have T3 getting T3. Oh, and we do see that, catch that in the nick of time. Colby takes out those transports without... I think he had shield on his commander. No, he didn't. He managed to take that down with a nice overcharge and a nice... Oh, he's upgrading shield. He didn't have it. Alright. He said something about that at the end about having shield. There we go. Missile to the face. Ilshivas coming in here. Do not have Tech 3 yet. It's started. Coming down here. We have Loyalists. Loyalists can kite Ilshivas. Loyalists laying down the hurt. We have the bricks inbound. This is not looking good. He's got a lot of Ilshivas, so maybe he will be able to hold off until he gets those offense out. Interesting. I thought those could fire on the move. Maybe they can only fire when they're facing forward. Alright. Getting his ARAS, so there's going to be a lot of power from Kai. What's the situation for power? Yeah, he's got plenty of power. Plenty of power. I'm not sure what he's going to do with all this power because he does not have Tech 2 Air. Oh, he has Tech 2 Air back here. Perhaps he is going to be getting Tech 3 Air. We have gunships coming in here, but there is bangers, so those gunships aren't going to last long. We have Loyalists in the field. Loyalists are stronger than Ilshivas, but interestingly enough, the Ilshivas see that. Tech 2 unit. It's still quite close in HP. The range is much higher, though, on these Loyalists, and the speed is much higher. Well, the speed is much higher. The range may not be. T1 or Tech 2s. Oh, those are Tech 1s. What are you doing? We're getting some triads up. We've got some Loyalists and bricks moving inbound. Cutting down these Ilshivas. Not like a knife through hot butter, but they're cutting. We've got more Ilshivas. We're going to have this ACU probably, coming on out, getting the gun so that you can shoot from further range and have more effective overcharges without necessarily waiting through that extra 2 or 3 seconds of enemy unit fire, which can be very crippling. We have gone. I think we're going to see that commander come out and get some overcharges here. We have some counter aggression over here. Let's split screen. Let's split screen here and see what we got going down. We got an offensive going on from here, and over here, it's all bound to this screen. We have him coming in here. We do not have a lot of action going on here. Pushed this off here. Decent reclaim field over here. Not as much over here. It's more over here. We don't see any engineers coming out to get this yet. We do have engineers from Kai headed out. Don't have any from Colby. Sacranotum. Sacranotum's got some engineering coming down this way. Actually quite a bit. Be interesting to see how this plays out. If he can control this reclaim field, this could be very good for him. We have a little bit of a run by, but this is all Medusas, and we have Percivals, we have Pillars, so this is going to be stopped, I think. Medusas, with the ability to stun, is very helpful. Pillars have decent enough fire rate that they can take down masked T1 like that, and the Percivals are going to one-shot basically everything on the field over here. We do have more Mantis. Disu does not have any tech on the land as far as I can tell. He's got Tech 3. Where is it, though? Where is it? It's just Mantis. I just see Mantis. Just see Tech 1. We have a large amounts of loyalists, large amounts of bricks, unable to push through. That seems to be a problem. We have a shield on Colby, we have Kai taking down large clumsy units. Yeah, this could be it. This could be it. Oh, tight. He could have got him if he focused the fire. Percival's coming in to relieve him. Colby now with the shield out front. Targets the wrong ACU. That is a shame. That would have been Kai. That would have been all this dead. That probably would have been victory. Really close game there. They needed to shoot at the different commander. That is rough. That is rough. He's so close to death. So close to death. We have more control of this reclaim field now. Colby has... Well, I think Colby bringing his units up here and pushing. And he doesn't know that. But what they do know is that there is a decent reclaim field here. The overcharge does kill a lot of the wrecks, especially the smaller loyalist wrecks. I think it overkills them. But we do have ground control here. Kai is still alive. Kai's eco is intact. And wow. That is 124 without reclaim. That is a significant eco advantage. That would have been crushing to the defeat. We have Tech 3 land factories, and now the Othams are in production. Othams very inexpensive for the top tier T3 unit. They are a little bit weaker on a per unit basis compared to like a Percival or a Brick, but they're definitely hardier and stronger than a Loyalist, and they do a lot of DPS for their mass. They have shorter range. When you get a lot of them in a big group and you get into range, then they start to tear. So I'm not sure. I still like Percivals better than Othams, but I'm starting to develop more appreciation for the Seraphim T3. And you can see them cut down, cutting those down. Yeah. Especially with the Percival fire support. Yeah. Taking down that base. We got some bricks, we got some loyalists, a lot less loyalists than before. Don't really have much from Diesu. We have just T1. I don't know what's going on here. He's going for a snipe. Looks like more Corsairs. We have Percivals coming up here. MMLs. Percival's taking MML fire. Not a ton of damage though. Not really. Autumn's massing up. It's interesting because with the other races, you have things like this with the bot with the X on it, but with the Seraphim, you just have the regular tank picture. So it sort of looks like almost like he's massing Thams, but you come in close and you realize that is not the case at all. We have a snipe forming, but Kai is basically recovered at this point. Yeah. Interesting to see that he'd snipe that of all the things to snipe. I don't think we're going to get a response in the air, but we will have all of this stuff going down. Bombing his own interceptors. Yeah, sometimes it just doesn't go well for you. We do have the reclaim field control from the South team here, though, so they are going to be climbing up considerably on the reclaim. We have Kai at almost 13,000. We have 22,000 for Sacranotum. We have 6 for Colby, 7 for Colby, and about the same for Gisu. So the reclaim is definitely going on this side. This is probably the stronger side here. We have Percival's moving up north. We have Loyalists. Titans. Nice. I like to see Titan play. We have Titans, Loyalists, with the T1 PD and the Titans. They might be able to take that down. They might take 1 or 2 casualties. We have an engagement going up here. Yeah, the bricks starting to take it. Loyalists are doing alright over there. We have Othams. Yeah, that's fine because I got this one. We have Othams moving in here. We have Loyalists going to take out some of this mass. These are T2 mass extractors. But we have Othams moving in here, and without a strong move from Sacranotum, this push here could be it. We don't have a lot of defense. We don't have a lot of units on the field. ACU's back here. ACU's retreating. Looks like we got tech on the ACU and not gun. So we're not going to see like stealth gun commander Ramboing in and sniping out gigantic chunks of Othams. We do have Corsairs, but Corsairs don't have the damage to really take these Othams out unless he had a lot more of them. And I think he must have lost them. I don't remember where. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. Obviously, yeah, we've got a lack of faith from the ally. And the Othams are coming in here. And this is probably going to be the end of Sacranotum. And with the end of Sacranotum, there's not much going on from Diesu up here. So I think that this is going to be a game. Speed it up a little bit. We don't have much. We have some bricks, so we are finally seeing some tech units, but it's too few, too little, too late, as they say. The power is gone for Sac. We must have Raz. Yeah. So that's always good to see. Good game, Eagles. Good game. D-suit control Ks, and I'm probably going to see the same from him. Yeah, he was going for the Monkey Lord, but I don't think he's going to get. No, you didn't. You had shield athletes, but memory is not always perfect. You see Othams, Percival's. This game is over, and it's a good game. I really liked, he almost got him a few times. He could have got Kai. If he had gotten Kai down there, he would have, got Kai, that could have turned out much different, and he definitely had him. Those Corsairs targeted the wrong ACU. If they had targeted Kai, that would have been it. That would have been it. Taking out Kai's eco, Sacranotum probably would have been able to push down and hold that reclaim field. DCU might have been able to start T3 production, but another game, another try. We'll see you guys later. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'd appreciate if people would send me replays to cast. That would be cool, because these are... I think people like the casts more than the mumble. I love the mumble more than the casts, and I definitely like playing the game. So, mix of the two, but I am out to please. So I hope you guys enjoy this. I will see you guys again. Later.